Hey, how you doing? My name is Steven Esparza, and I'm here with Omar Ruiz Esparza.
Yep.
We are both realtors here in Connecticut. One of the areas we service is Bridgeport, Connecticut, and today we're going to be explaining some of the pros and some of the cons of Bridgeport, Connecticut. So stay tuned. And some of these, they have no idea. You sure they don't have any idea? Because people are smart.
Yeah, but some of these you gotta live here to understand.
Okay,
So
let's get right into it.
I'm gonna start this video with one of the biggest pros of living in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and this is why a lot of people move from the city or from other places to Bridgeport, Connecticut, and that's because Bridgeport, Connecticut is close to the city. It's about 60 minutes, so you can easily commute from Bridgeport to the city. Not only that, there's a train right here, just right over there, which you can take, and it will leave you in the heart of the city, and that's gonna be about $20. That's one of the biggest pros of living in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
I mean, living in Bridgeport, Connecticut, like my brother said, is very close to the city. Also, you have the 95, which goes straight into New York. There's no, you gotta go into a different route. 95,
highway.
Bridgeport to the city, no problem. The other thing, like my brother was saying, is that the train is also here in Bridgeport. So it's like about $20 for one trip and $20 back. You know, that's not a lot of money. Especially like he said, if you get the monthly pass, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. So that's a big plus. So you have transportation and it's close to the city and it's not that expensive.
Another big pro of Bridgeport, Connecticut that a lot of people seem to forget is that Bridgeport, Connecticut has great parks. We have Bursley Park and then we have Seaside Park.
And there's even a zoo. It's a beautiful park. It's a big park. You do have to pay if you're not from Bridgeport, but it's like $20 a day. It's beautiful. It's big.
They have a lighthouse.
You know, it's a good environment.
And if you don't feel like going to the beach, you go to Bursley Park. And
Yeah.
like he mentioned, it has a zoo. And I know a lot of people like fishing. There's trout, catfish. There's something for, like I said, everyone.
Yep.
You want to go fishing, you want to go to the zoo, you just want to go walk. A lot of people work out there. And you might be thinking, a lot of parks are small. This park right here is about 2 miles in and 2 miles out, which means that this is not your regular park that has a lot to offer.
It's a big park. Another big plus of Bridgeport, Connecticut is that if you like to gamble, there's casinos about an hour away, you know?
And that's Mohegan Sun.
Mohegan Sun is about an hour away. You can easily get there. They got a big venue.
Yeah, they have a huge
It's a
venue.
huge venue in Mohegan Sun.
So that's something you could do at least one of your weekends every month. There's billboards throughout the 95 of events they have, and it seems like they have a new event every weekend.
That's a good day. You know, you entertain yourself, you eat good food, you go back home. It's not, you usually don't catch traffic on the way to the casino.
Definitely not, because
It's not towards the city,
Exactly.
it's towards the other side. So you won't catch traffic, you know, good vibes all around.
another big thing about living in Bridgeport, Connecticut is when it comes to trails and just nature overall, we have everything. We have the Housatonic River. Not only that, the Sleeping Giant is a great
Yep.
place to go hike. The Sleeping Giant is about 2 to 3 miles, I'm not sure, going up, which is, you know, for people that want to really challenge themselves, it's a great workout. And going to the gym can get boring sometimes. So it's a little bit of a different workout.
And like my brother was saying, there's a lot of hiking places near Bridgeport. There's a lot of parks, so you can go with your family and, you know, get a good workout in. There's also a lot of rivers. You
Housatonic?
have one of the biggest rivers, which is the Housatonic River. If you like to fish, I'm gonna tell you a secret. There's a lot of fishes in the Housatonic River. A lot.
Striped bass,
You got striped bass.
which is really a prize fish. Everybody wants to catch a striped bass because they're delicious.
Everybody wants to
Catfish.
catch it and eat it.
Exactly. Catfish, trout.
I don't like
salmon.
catfish that much, but some people eat it, you know,
Yeah.
which is a great thing because if you come to live here, you can take part in everything going around. Who says you only gotta hang out in Bridgeport?
Not only that, this is not on the list, but Bridgeport's full of culture.
Oh, there's a lot of culture in Bridgeport.
Diversity?
Like he was saying, a lot of culture. You're not gonna go down East Main in Bridgeport and not hear anything. You're gonna be hearing music. You're gonna see people out hanging out. You're gonna see a lot of stuff going in Bridgeport. So it's definitely not a boring city. There's always something going on. I call it a mini New York.
Another big pro about Bridgeport and just Connecticut overall, we actually experience all 4 seasons: summer, fall, winter, and spring. And a lot of people don't like winter, but guess what? A lot of people do. And a lot of people just look to have that variation of weather. And if that sounds like something that you're interested in, well, Bridgeport, Connecticut, and just Connecticut overall will offer a good taste of that.
A good taste of seasons. You know, you don't want to just be in the summer. Being all summer, I know it looks like you want to be in the summer, but you know, I like to buy myself a jacket every year. I can't do that in California, can I? I don't think so.
Not really.
You can't do that in California.
Because you gotta have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, there's like, I like mountain biking, which is something that I'm able to do right now. But in the winter, you can ski. You can do a bunch of other sports.
Exactly.
So it just really changes the stuff you can do. You can do more stuff.
So it's more of a diverse lifestyle.
Sadly, like every great city that has its pros, every great city has its cons. And one of the biggest cons of living in Bridgeport, Connecticut is the traffic. Oof.
On the 95 especially?
On the 95.
Around 4, well, starting at around 3 to like 6, 7 p.m. Because all those people from the city are coming in to Bridgeport. The traffic.
And in the morning they're going to the city. So sometimes, you know, you can be 1 mile in the highway can take you 10, 15 minutes.
Exactly. Not only that, Greenwich, Westport, these places hire a lot of landscapers, construction workers, because big houses, big projects.
And they live in Bridgeport, those people.
And a lot of them live in Bridgeport. So guess what happens? All those people get out at the same time, and the traffic accumulates.
It accumulates a lot.
And quickly.
Quickly too. Another bad thing about Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I don't get this. I don't get why the mill rate is so high.
What do you mean by the mill rate?
The taxes are high.
The taxes are incredible.
They're like a rocket ship. They're like Elon Musk's rocket ship to wherever he wants to go.
But yeah, the taxes, I sold some houses around Connecticut, and then I came and sold a single family in Bridgeport, $5,000 in taxes.
5,000. We're talking about 6,000. You're not even gonna see your money.
And these are single families.
These are single families.
Multi-families.
Well, a lot of people come from New York where you're paying like 10 or 12,000. So this looks like a bargain, but it's not a bargain.
You saw a lot of multi-families. What is the taxes that you see?
7,000 to 8,000
minimum.
Don't get me wrong. The house is cash flow.
Very good.
Incredible.
Like a dream.
It's like a dream. You're gonna make 15 to 2,000 cash flow.
Positive
cash flow.
And these are houses that are worth around what range?
300,000 to 400,000.
So for a house around 300,000 to 400,000, even though the taxes are extremely high, you're still gonna net.
Oh yeah, the rents are good. The rents are like 1,500 for a 2-bedroom. A 3-family, you're bringing in 4,500. You're not gonna lose money on that. Another bad thing in Bridgeport, and why the reason that it's one of the most affordable places in Connecticut, is because a lot of the big factories of the businesses have left Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And the reason is that the taxes were too high. So they left. They didn't get any incentives. So they went other places where they got incentives.
So the same thing that's happening with California right now.
In New York, people are leaving.
People are leaving. They're going to Texas because the taxes are lower. They get more incentives. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. And then in the future, maybe California and New York release new laws that lower the taxes. And the same thing will happen. People will go from Texas to California. It's just like a cycle. So the high taxes and no incentives for big companies made a lot of the jobs from Bridgeport go away. unfortunately. And that's one of the biggest cons.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, if you have a family, this is probably a deal breaker, and it's one of the biggest cons of Bridgeport, Connecticut, and that's the school system. Me and my brother, we grew up in Bridgeport, but we went to a charter school, so the education was
Pretty good.
It was high level, pretty good, but a lot of the public schools was a rating,
You see a lot of 1s out of 10,
and that's
2 out of 10,
and that's
3
what-
out of 10.
education system.
Dude, that's below the national level by a lot.
I know. That's a big issue, and that's why a lot of people move to Norwalk, Stanford,
Stratford.
or they'll pay a little bit more and go to Stratford because they have a family. They want their kids to be in a better education system, and they're willing to spend an extra 50 to 100,000 to buy a house in Stratford.
School system is not up to par with the surrounding areas in Connecticut, because Connecticut has every single town, almost other than Bridgeport. They got great schools. They got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not even an issue anywhere else. But Bridgeport, for some reason, the school system is not up to par. So the last thing about Bridgeport, which I don't mind, but that's maybe because I am young, as you can see, is Bridgeport is noisy. There's no way around it.
No way around it.
You can go at 1 in the morning, you can go down East Main, and you see a bunch of people, having a good time. It's like a party. That's why I love Bridgeport so much. There's always something going on. And I'm gonna tell you a story. So I'm with my girlfriend, I'm riding around Bridgeport late night, and then I just hear cumbia. So I just hear a cumbia party going on. And these people are getting lit in terms. They were having fun, they were dancing. It was like 200 people in a space of concrete. It was like it was an abandoned building, and they just put speakers up. They made some food, they made some beans, rice, and it was like a party that you wouldn't even imagine.
Full blown.
But that's why I like it. But some people don't like the noise.
That's also part of the Bridgeport culture.
I love the Bridgeport culture.
Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys have any real estate questions, if you're looking to buy, maybe sell, or rent, we can help you out. My brother does a lot of business here in Bridgeport. He helps investors, families trying to buy single families. He does a little bit of everything. I do as well. I have more experience with single families and condos here in Bridgeport.
If you guys have any questions, any concerns, reach out to him or to me. I mean, we're here to help. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the information. Hopefully you guys are more educated on Bridgeport, Connecticut. And we'll see you guys on the next one.